we're going to do this, but we're going to do it our way.
You bought a robot, baby?
Wow, that was a joke grenade. That took me a second. Imagine the poop emoji as furniture.
It's weird that we didn't do that 10 minutes ago.
We should have. We should have started that before, you know. That makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't we do that?
Too late now.
Matt, you forgot to disclaimer this part. We're old, and we remember how it used to be. There, go. And it was better then, too. You got to put that in there. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly.
While you guys are weaving belts, I'm going to sing this little tune that I wrote.
We think we're funny. On with the show.
This is XRadioX.
It's the Grinch. Your breath, it really stinks.
Do you like my hat?
I love your hat. I can't tell if your hat's too small or your head's too big.
Head
it's
is too big. Head is too big for
your
sure.
Head is too big. Well, Matt, I'm just surprised it's our Christmas episode. I hit record, so we're just starting.
Seriously?
Yeah. Surprise!
What the hell?
No prep time. Let's go. It's go time. This is where the professionals are made.
Hello. Greetings.
And salutations.
All right.
This
well,
is where
welcome.
Our improv training really comes in.
Welcome
handy.
to episode 24.
I love it. I did that on purpose. Now you're totally off kilter. This is going to be fantastic.
25? What episode are we?
24.
24. So it's like
Yes.
it's like December 24th. It's like it's eve of Christmas.
Except tomorrow's not Christmas. We're recording this earlier.
But you know what? It's and I'm sure you've thought about this, but we're getting very, very close to our 1 year anniversary. It's like
I know.
Right around the corner. Around this time a year ago, we were talking smack about Christmas. Do you remember?
I believe I do. I was kind of thinking of that. We started off kind of talking shit about Christmas.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up pretty much another year talking shit about Christmas.
It's fantastic. It's full circle. It's the circle of life, podcast
It
style.
is. Podcast life. And, you know, as a Christmas gift to all of our fans, friends, family, people who listen to us.
Yeah.
People who have accidentally hate clicked us and are still listening.
Thank you for sticking around.
It's your fault, not mine. I don't have a disclaimer today. I didn't write one.
Oh, what the hell? So everyone's on their own. If we say bad words, you've been warned.
Yep.
That
You've
counts.
been warned. We might say bad words. And if you stay later, maybe I'll tell you the truth about Santa Claus.
Oh, goodness. All right. Now, there's a possibility that people who listen won't want to hear the truth about Santa Claus. There's a possibility.
No, there's a possibility. It's all a conspiracy anyways. It's a conspiracy by Hallmark to sell more Christmas cards, but it spiraled out of control, and now we're buying gifts all the time. That's all it is.
You know,
It's
I never
conspiracy.
thought about this before, but you never see Santa Claus and Andrew WK in the same place at the same time.
No, it's true. You don't.
Weird.
Matt, when you speak the truth, you speak the truth. Andrew WK and Santa Claus never in the same place.
Inquiring minds want to know. I think Drunk Theory needs to get on this. Is Andrew WK actually Santa Claus?
Or is he still Steve Mike?
Yeah.
The world wants to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember that episode. Andrew WK is not Andrew WK. He's Steve Mike.
Mm-hmm. So
I believe it.
So first of all, I want to thank you for completely catching me off guard. That was fantastic. And secondly, we do have kind of a theme for today's show. There is a little bit of, there's a kernel of actual planning to this free-for-all chaos.
Yes, there is.
And we have discussed it, sort of, that we wanted to talk about, among other things, we're going to talk about Christmas cover songs. We're going to talk about really bad Christmas album, ill-advised albums, perhaps, things that for some reason bands or artists made Christmas albums and we're kind of thinking, maybe you shouldn't have, or maybe you should have, and it just became catastrophically fantastic on accident. And then basically we're just going to rant about things about Christmas that we find good or bad, right?
I believe you covered it. Yeah, this episode mutated, evolved, turned into a bunch of different things. But there's one thing that I've learned while doing my 20 minutes of research for this episode.
Yeah.
I hate the song Baby It's Cold Outside. Hate it. It's the worst Christmas song ever. That's the hill I'm willing to die on.
Why do so many people cover that? There are so many different remakes of Baby It's Cold Outside, and sometimes they even tweak the words a little bit to try to make it less
rapey. Is that the word you're looking for?
There you go. To make it a little less rapey, but they still manage to keep it fairly, like on the scale. It's maybe not a 10 anymore, but it's still a solid 6 or 7, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just hate that song. I hate the original version. I don't like the cover versions.
Yeah.
Respectable people cover that song, and I'm like, you're singing about date rape.
Yeah.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And a holiday song.
It's the season. Yeah, exactly. It is kind of weird.
It's the season for a roofie in your drink. It's in the song.
Yeah.
I'll read you the lyrics.
It is kind of
when
weird.
we get to it.
So did you hear the remake they did where they made it completely non suggestive, and it was very safe, and I think it was like I think it was the opposite of rapey, and I don't know what. I guess that just means normal, but it was
very consensual.
It was a consensual Christmas carol. I can't remember who did it, but it was pretty recently, within the last couple of years. Do you remember someone?
I don't remember that one at all. So if it was the exact opposite of its original intent, is it start out with, I really can't stay, baby. It's cold outside. I've got to go away. That's cool, baby. I'll stop bugging you right now. Then.
Yeah, I'll call you an Uber. Have a good night.
Seconds. Yeah. Is that how it went?
Yes. It was a short song, but it was good. I like that it was consensual. I'm going to try to find
I feel like this is probably hacky Christmas territory we're going over, that everybody and their brother or sister is like, baby, it's cold outside. All right, let's talk about how it's like the date rape Christmas song.
I know. It was
or maybe we're edgy and nobody wants to cover it.
I think it was John Legend.
People the truth.
I think John Legend did it.
John Legend did the Safe for Radio, Baby It's Cold Outside?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I have to say, I don't mind some versions of the song. I am creeped out by the message, but I don't know. It's a nugget of Christmas history that you just kind of gloss over the language, and you just groove a little to it. I have to admit, if there was an instrumental version, I would be on board.
Yes, you just did the verbal gymnastic equivalent of, well, it was a different time when it was written.
Yeah, they're set in their ways. Okay, wait, here we go. I found
it. That's like children. You don't understand that back in the day, that it was okay to completely pressure a woman until she just finally gave in.
Yes, right, exactly. So I found the safe lyrics. Do you want to sing it with me, or should I just sing both parts?
Well, hold on. You're going to have to send, if it's the safe version, I don't know the lyrics, because they're all going to be like, do you just want me to make my part up?
No, hang on. No, hold on. I'll send it to you.
Are we really going to sing this together? We're not going to sing this. We're just going to talk like regular people, because neither one of us can sing.
I didn't say we were going to sing it well. Okay. Do you want to be the guy or the girl?
I feel like this is a loaded question that I really should ask my lawyer before I answer this one. I will be as the girl in the parentheses. Is that the girl voice?
No, the girl is the non-parentheses. So the girl sings and then the guy responds.
Oh, okay. So the girl is like, I really can't stay.
Baby, I'm fine with that.
I've got to go away.
Baby, I'm cool with that.
This evening has been
hoping you get home safe. It's not as catchy of a song, really.
No, it's not, especially with so very nice.
I'm glad you had a real good time. Then you
My mother won't start to worry.
call her so she knows that you're coming.
Father will be pacing the floor.
Better get your car a humming.
So really, I'd better scurry.
No rush.
Should I use the front or back door?
That's a loaded question.
The neighbors
it
might
says.
think
That you're a real nice girl.
what is in this drink?
Pomegranate LaCroix. Yeah. Okay.
That is
So
the-
it doesn't. it's-
Okay, never mind. The rapey version's better.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Between the two, what would you rather listen to? All right.
They're both terrible.
So, did
They're
you,
both
now that
terrible.
we've sang a duet, which we never thought we
Yes.
would do here,
And you didn't get to see me do the shoulder dance while I was really trying to get into it.
do you want to talk about, because I actually did a little research, and then I asked the folks on Twitter, all of our friends on Twitter, to list their favorite Christmas cover songs or least favorite Christmas cover songs, like the best and worst. And we got a lot of people posting, so we can go through some of those, and if we remember any of them, we can talk about them. But I actually have a list of some of my favorite ill-advised Christmas albums. So where would you like to go with this conversation first, and then we can just kind of branch off?
I say we start with what you were talking, the ill-advised albums, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
All
We'll
right,
see,
so-
we'll see where the night takes us, Matt.
So here's the thing. I have to admit, I like Christmas music. I do. And we are a family that listens to it right around Thanksgiving, and we listen to it through the New Year. So I have nothing against.
Hold on, before or after? Before or after? Do you start before or after Thanksgiving?
So there is a station in my area that starts playing Christmas music November 1st. And
they're all fired.
we
every last
we
one.
have listened to it prior to Thanksgiving. So, but yeah, after Thanksgiving, we pretty much listen to it a lot, and we have the Tiny Robot play it and stuff like that. So we're 100% on board with listening to Christmas music. So I don't have anything against the idea, but there are some albums that I thought, well, this was a bad idea. And the first one that I want to talk about is from an artist that I really like, Scott Wieland from Stone Temple Pilots. He put out a Christmas album of standards. It was called The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. It came out in like 2011. And it's Scott Wieland with an orchestra singing Christmas standards in his croony, voice. It's just weird. I don't know what's so disconcerting to me about it, but it lacks like the edge or the pain or the urgency of what his voice is so cool. Like what makes his voice so captivating. It's like smooth, but not good enough to be like Frank Sinatra or something like that. It's decent, but it adds almost nothing to the genre aside from novelty. And I'm very curious, and I couldn't find why he made this album. So if anyone is friends with the late Scott Wieland and knows what was up, I'm very curious why he made this, because it's all just standards and it brings nothing to the table. So it literally is, I'm just going to sing these songs and we'll put it out and see what happens. And it's not great. So I love Scott Wieland. I like almost everything else he's done, including his solo work. But that album is weird to me. Have you heard any of it?
No,
It's
not at all.
It's just weird.
There you go. I'm helping out with your conversation.
But this is the thing. Like, it's not awful. It's not like you listen to it and you're insulted, or you listen to it and you think, what the hell? But it's just off-putting
I think the
enough.
word you're looking for is boring. It's boring.
Yeah, I guess it is boring. It's strange in a safe way, if that makes any sense. It's like
Yeah,
if you
I've
had-
heard none of it, but everything you've said makes it sound, and I sound like a jerk when I say this, but it's very standard. That's why they're called standards.
Yeah, it would be like if you watched Trent Reznor read Dr. Seuss books, but he didn't do anything dark or creepy with it. He just read it like I would read it, or like anyone would read it. He just read it straight, and you'd be like, all right. I mean, Dr. Seuss is cool. I'm a fan of Trent Reznor, but there's what's going on here? Why isn't this something? It's just not a thing. So that is Scott Wieland's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. If you're a collector of cover songs, if you like Christmas music, it's not going to hurt your collection, but it's certainly not the jewel of your collection by far. So that's the first one.
I can tell you why he did it.
Why?
And I don't even know the guy.
Yeah.
Money. Money.
I don't know what
or
kind
he
of money
owed the
is in
record
that.
company an album.
Okay, that I'll believe. That I'm more on board with him needing to fulfill a contract than someone saying, you know what, I'm going to shell out this much money for Scott Wieland to sing standards and not do anything edgy with them. Like that doesn't.
Or he was big into drugs, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe it was part of a parole thing, and the parole board's like, you need to do something nice for the community. And he's like, you know what I can do? I don't know how to rake leaves in a median. I can't plant flowers in May or anything like that. But I know a bunch of other drug-addled musicians, and we'll get together and we'll make you an album of Christmas standards. How's that sound, parole board? And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We got nothing better. Go for it.
I just like that they were cool with
Ta-da.
that rather than saying, well, we'll just teach you. We'll spend 10 minutes and teach you how to rake leaves in a median.
I have a feeling it's harder to teach Scott Wieland to rake leaves than it is to have him record an album of standards for Christmas. Just saying.
That might be true. All right.
He seems like a guy who is set in his ways.
So we're off to a calm start. That one is just one that I think is weird. It makes me almost uncomfortable, but in a very safe, non-edgy way. The next one you're going to be familiar with, and this one I just think it's just a mistake from all directions, and yet it gave us some decent. I don't want to say decent. It gave us some songs that bring me joy. This is Christmas in the Stars from 1980, the Star Wars Xmas Album.
Oh boy.
So
I believe I actually had this
album. So this was narrated and often performed by Anthony Daniels, C-3PO, and he kind of weaves in and out. There's sort of a vague story, but C-3PO and R2-D2 are learning about Christmas, and that's just one of the many anachronisms that take place in this album. I mean, it's supposed to happen long ago in a galaxy far, far away, but they're celebrating Christmas. So some of the songs are, what can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? Nice. It's not a good song.
Okay, I did not have this album. I'm looking at it right now. I did not own this.
Another
looks like
one,
a Norman Rockwell painting.
Yeah, another one that's it sounds pleasant, but it's not. The Odds Against Christmas, which I originally thought was like a little play on how Han Solo says, "Never tell me the odds," which I think it kind of is.
It's
but
not?
One of the lines, it's basically singing. It doesn't make any sense if you listen to the lyrics. If you want to look up the lyrics, but one of the lines that I think is really funny is the chorus is kind of like, the odds against Christmas being Christmas are 365 to 1. I don't understand the math. I don't understand the message. I don't understand any of that.
It's the odds of Christmas. It's one day out of 365 days. I believe that's what they were trying to do.
But I don't think that's what odds means.
I don't think that's what odds means either. I think the odds of there being Christmas are 100% every year we celebrate using this calendar.
And Christmas is always Christmas. So the odds of Christmas being Christmas would be 100%, right? Or would it? I don't know. Again, the math is fuzzy and also fudgy. But the whole thing is full of nonsensical anachronisms because they talk about like current things mixed with Star Wars, and it's C-3PO talking about, like, I don't know, taking the trash out or going to Wendy's or something. Like it's very specifically current Earth stuff that C-3PO is apparently well versed enough to sing a song about it. So The odds.
So I
Against
went to
Christmas.
look it up
Yeah.
on the good old internet there, and I can't. It's just not popping up anything with the album, with the track listing on it. But an interesting ad popped up.
Okay.
Did you know that there was a Pink Panther Christmas special called A Very Pink Christmas?
I think I've seen that. Yeah. I think I have seen that.
I bet you there's a parody in some other genre of visual media that's also A Very Pink Christmas. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. So,
like in dioramas, that's a visual medium.
sure. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. So
Can you imagine that diorama?
I'm not gonna. Okay, so that's that one. There's another song that is basically Sleigh Ride, but it's C-3PO teaching R2-D2 how to sing using the song Sleigh Ride. So apparently R2-D2 is new to the concept of singing, and C-3PO says, well, I'll teach you. Here's how you sing. And he sings a song to the tune of Sleigh Ride, but using words like, you raise your voice like this and bring it down like this. Like it's him teaching him how to sing through the song Sleigh Ride. It's kids might like it, but it was really weird and not good. But the piece de resistance of this album is the one that we played a lot on WUPX. It's R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
With lead vocals by 18-year-old John Bon Jovi. Back when he was known as John Bon Jovi, his real name, because his cousin, Tony Bon Jovi, was a producer on the album. And I think John was like sweeping floors in the studio. And he was like, hey, you want to sing on this? My friend R2-D2 is singing. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And so the rest is history. So John Bon Jovi is actually singing lead on a song called R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I checked, and David Bryan was nowhere nearby during the recording of this album. So he's in the clear.
Well, that's a shame. Yep. And I'm looking at the back of the Christmas in the Stars, Star Wars Xmas album on Rhino, if you want to go get it right now.
Sure.
And it says right there, lead vocals, John Bon Jovi, comma, Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. And down there, produced by, I can't say this name right, Mecco Monterado and Tony Bon Jovi and Lance Quinn.
That's right.
So, yeah, there's a total Bon Jovi connection there. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure that might be his first recorded music. Like, I think that's his first actual... I could be wrong because I'm not a John Bon Jovi expert by any means, but I mean, he was right around 18 years old and he wasn't an active singer. He was just like working in the studio for his cousin. So this might be.
Well, you know what they say about John Bon Jovi?
What?
He's no David Bryan.
No, he's not. He's not. And he never will be. And I think that he's accepted that and moved on. So Christmas in the Stars, not a good album. It was weird. And a lot of it didn't make any sense, but they decided to make an entire album of randomly lyriced songs about Christmas from droids that should not be celebrating Christmas. So that's Christmas in the Stars.
The premise and everything is no good. So I want to take a pause. In the middle of our Christmas music thing.
Okay.
And let's get a little personal here for a minute, Matt. Let's bring it down, as they say.
All right.
And so how's your Christmas shopping going?
I'm just about done, actually. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I mean, you know what? Now, like, you could just get everything on Amazon. So Christmas is not, you don't have to go out and hustle through the sweaty masses. You just...
See, I'm old school.
You go out to the stores?
I've bought like 2 things on Amazon or online, not necessarily Amazon. I feel like that's saying I got a Kleenex. It's, Amazon is just online shopping now. Right. It doesn't necessarily mean you were on their website.
True. That's true.
But no, I've been in the stores.
Oh boy.
In the trenches with the people.
Bless you.
Out there buying gifts. And I want to say, I remember when Christmas shopping used to be fun. Like when my kids were younger, like yours are in that age where it's still kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like there's still a chance that you're going to get them something that is going to be fun to mess around with them with.
Yeah.
Whether it's some sort of action figures, art project, Nerf guns,
Yep.
something like that.
Yeah. My kids are still in that little sweet spot.
Yeah. My kids are teenagers and above. So everything, one, is expensive.
Yeah.
My one kid this year wants a gaming computer.
Oh, so it has to have like nitrogen cooled tubes running through it. And
yeah. Basically what it has to have is everything you can't buy online right now because of all the chip shortages.
Oh, right.
Like to get it the way that they want it.
Damn, that's true.
So I had to get creative. So I just I'm the computer I use to record these podcasts on is kind of a baseline gaming computer. It's got a okay graphics card in it. It's got its own GPU and everything.
So you're saying it's an okay computer?
It's an okay computer. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to leave that there. That's yours. One for Matt.
Yes.
And so what I did is I bought him parts to make my computer faster.
Whoa. That's a win-win. Yeah. Wait a minute. Does he listen to this podcast?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
All right.
We're safe.
Okay, good.
My daughter does, but she'll keep the secret.
You better
right,
not tell.
No. Yeah. Truth be told, I did buy him parts to make this computer faster.
Yeah.
But I also bought myself a new computer.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. See, because to record a podcast, I don't need all this graphics power.
No.
I just need a good processor, a decent amount of RAM, and the right inputs, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
And what he wants to do, he needs more of the graphics stuff. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm buying him parts for this computer in lieu of buying him a new computer. And then I got myself a computer of equal or lesser value. So I'm really, it's a Christmas present.
Nice.
I think
You've always had a decent amount of RAM, so that's good. Okay, wait. So I also have to stop this conversation to point out that the Christmas clock is back.
Yeah, you heard it?
I heard it. When does that come out? When does that come out? December 1st?
That came out on Thanksgiving Day.
Nice.
We had the kids here for Thanksgiving, and Amy corralled them all into helping her decorate for Christmas. And I thought I was going to get some arguing from the boys.
Yeah.
I knew the girls would be down because we're a gender stereotypical family,
sure,
apparently.
Of course.
But my sons were actually in.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
They were helping decorate just fine.
Nice.
It's a Thanksgiving miracle.
It really is. And I think that the nice thing about the listening so far this episode, I just have to say, so far this episode, we've talked about Bon Jovi's being in our To Do To We Wish You Merry Christmas. We've talked about your Christmas clock. It's almost like we went back in time to episode 1. So this is like one of those TV shows that remakes an episode that they just weren't happy with. And so they do it again, but with all the knowledge that they know now and all of I think Psych did that. And James Bond, I think, did that. They took a show that they did once and they just said, you know what, we're going to do this again. And it feels a little bit like deja vu. Just a little.
All over again.
Yeah. Okay. So what you were shopping.
So my other son, he wants gaming stuff. Mm-hmm. Of course, what did he ask for? Not a PS5.
Okay.
Which are next to impossible to get.
Yeah.
Not a gaming computer.
Okay.
Because thank God both of them didn't ask for it.
Okay.
I only had one computer to pull that trick with.
Wait, does he want one of those giant pods that you sit in, like virtual reality, to play games? Like those giant things that like you spin around in and play video games?
No,
he doesn't
didn't even know you could buy one of those things.
Yeah, it's out there.
Oh. But no, he wanted an Xbox Series X Halo Edition.
Whoa. I don't really know
nowhere
what that
to
means.
be found.
Oh.
That's nowhere to be found.
Okay.
It's unless I wanted to pay like 3 times street value on like eBay or something.
Yikes.
So I was like, I got him the Series S, which is the equivalent. It's good enough. Let's just go with that. I'm sure there's gamers out there pushing up the glass going, well, the Series S, it doesn't have the same teraflops that the Xbox Series X does, and it only has its processing power is only a quarter of what the other one is, and it doesn't play disc, so you have to download everything.
Yeah.
And but whatever, I don't care.
Would
It'll
you say,
work. It'll play the games he wants to play.
Would you say the Series S is the Skechers of Xboxes?
Hey.
Meaning it's fine. It's fine.
Meaning, yes, the Series S is just like Skechers. It's for gamers of a certain age.
It's fine.
We'll go with that.
It's fine. It gets the job done.
It's fine.
Nothing wrong with it.
Skechers.
All right.
They're fine.
Good.
Just and just, for transparency, when we started this podcast last year, I think I had just bought my first pair of Skechers and was coming to terms with my age equivalency of shoes.
Yeah. Right. I think so.
And a year later, I've really come to terms with it because I'm 3 pairs deep in the Skechers verse.
You're all in. You are all in.
I am.
Yeah.
All feet are covered in nice memory foam, cool glide, foot hugging comfort.
So are you going to tell me on the podcast what you got for your other kids? All of them?
No, because the rest of them listen, so I'm not falling for that one.
Darn it. I tried, guys. All right. So
let's just say it'll be a good Christmas all around.
Nice. Very good.
And if it's not, that'll just make for better stories.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So are we done talking about R2D2?
Yes. And my Christmas shopping. Now we'll get back to the music at hand.
Okay. So the next album is again, I have nothing against this artist, and I feel the need to stress this. I'm not a huge fan. But did you know that Jethro Tull made a Christmas album?
Excuse me, did you ask if I cared if Jethro Tull made a Christmas album? Is that what I heard?
It's worth noting that I think it was the last album they made.
Shocking.
But it's very fluty. And I said this to you via
so
text.
Fluty, it's Doug.
Yes, I want to call it Doug because it is so...
I jumped all over that one. I knew that's what you were going to do.
It is so fluty. It's just like right out of the gate, they tell you, you know what? I hope you like flute because I'm going to spank you over the head with flute all album long. And I listened to the whole thing because I was working on a project in my workshop and I was just like, you know what? Let's listen to the Jethro Tull Christmas album. And Alexa said, are you sure? And I said, oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
And you proceeded to break everything in the room.
Then she said, well, please enter a password to ensure that you really want to listen to it. And so anyway, after going back and forth with her several times, she finally relented and played it. And the only thing I can say, like the music is good. The music isn't bad. The instrumentation is fine. But it's like if instead of Journey hired Arnel Pineda to be the new lead singer back when they were looking for new singer, they hired like a flute playing medieval court jester from back in time to be their singer and songwriter. And they were just like, this sounds good. Let's see where it goes. And all the songs are, oh, the people that live in, like, I mean, it's just really fluty and very time. I can't even explain it. It's very Jethro Tull and it's strange. And I think they would probably play it like if there's a medieval times restaurant that's open around Christmas, this is what they play in the background the whole time for sure.
It's funny because when you mentioned that, the image in my head of the Jethro Tull Christmas is a Santa in pantaloons,
Santaloons
with a Santaloons with a scroll.
Yes.
And he looks like the Pied Piper, and he's like,
it's absolutely, you're picturing it exactly right.
And he's leading reindeer out of the North Pole, like the Pied Piper led rats out of Dublin or something like that.
It's absolutely that, and it's like I said, the music is not bad. It's just weird, and I'm sure that there are people listening who are going to be like, that is the greatest Christmas album ever, you monster, how dare you? And that's fair. That's a fair assessment because I'm just one person with an opinion, but It's a very weird album. And if you are looking for something completely different to waft through your house during the Christmas season, then you could do much worse than the Jethro Tull Christmas album. But
Does it go something? Is one of the songs go something like this? Sitting in a winter sleigh,
No.
eyeing reindeer to pull me around the world. Oh, Santa Claus! Does it go something like that? And then there's a flute solo.
There's a 15-minute flute solo. Yeah. Yes. That is one of the singles that was released. You got it.
A fun aside about Jethro Tull. There was actually, and I'm going to tie this back to our days at Radio X.
Oh, cool.
Do you remember? They weren't at one of the Christmas jams, but I want to say the band's name was called Head.
I do remember there being a band
at the Village
Head.
Pub all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they had their singer played flute, and they would do Jethro Tull covers.
They had to. I don't think there's a choice.
I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean,
Sousa?
A flautist? Is that what they're called? Flutist?
Yeah,
flautist?
Yeah.
If you're a flautist playing in a long-haired rock and roll band, I believe you've got to cover Aqualung. I think that is mandatory.
Yeah.
But they used to do it, and all jokes aside, they did it really well.
Yeah.
And you don't see that very often in a bar band.
Well,
first off, you don't see bar bands with flautists in them.
Hardly ever.
And then, and they did a really good cover of, I believe it was Aqualung that they did.
Man.
So,
all right. Well, there you go. So that's another one that I don't necessarily recommend, but if you're looking to expand your horizons when it comes to Christmas music, that album exists. And it's, I guess, important that I've pointed that out to you.
Well, thank you. We're all better for it now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the last one I have. You want to?
Okay, go.
The last one I have
for the talk some shit in between them. So go for it.
The Christmas albums that were ill-advised, and you might be familiar with this one. It's Snoop Dogg presents Christmas in the Doghouse from 2008. Have you any recollection of this album? How have I missed
this gem? No, I didn't even know this existed.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. So just to get you started, when you listen to this album, and by the way, I've listened to almost all of these albums in order to do this crack research that I did. And this is the only one that I kind of regret listening to most of it because it's just offensive, frankly. But the first track is like an intro, and I think it's actually called Christmas Intro. And at one point, there's like a little bit of a Snoop like has a little loop of some Christmas song, and then he's set a beat to it. And at one point he says, "Hear this beat? I just made it 5 minutes ago." And it cracks me up because the rest of the album, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks for sure because it's so scattered. It's not, it barely has anything to do with Christmas. Now, he has a lot of different guests on the album, and some of them, their lyrics are somewhat Christmas related. Most of Snoop's are not. They're just him freestyling over Jingle Bells, which brings me to a larger point that I do believe any song that is catchy becomes a Christmas song if you just loop Jingle Bells in the background over the song. Take any song and just add that ching-a-ching. Hang on, hold on. Maybe I don't have any.
So hold on a second. Is this the album Doggy Dog Christmas?
No. It's Snoop Dogg presents Christmas in the Doghouse. But it's basically...
Because I found another one. It says Doggy Dog... Oh, hold on. I think that's a book.
Jeez. So if you were singing Aqualung and I just did this, now it's a Christmas song.
Aqualung.
Yeah, it's almost instantaneous. And if you take any popular song that is like catchy and poppy and add those Jingle Bells, you do have to do very little to make it into a Christmas song. It's very strange. So I think that Snoop Dogg felt this was going to be a similar concept because most of the songs on this album, he just took like either a snippet of a Christmas, like a classic song, but almost not enough to recognize it. And then he just freestyled, and then he had his guests freestyle, and it is not good. It's not good.
I found the album.
It's not good.
Snoop Dogg presents Christmas in the Doghouse, and the cover is exactly what you think it would be.
Yeah, it's exactly
There's a high back leather chair.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg with what I have to imagine is a glass of Cavassier.
Cavassier. Yes, it is.
And 3 good-looking ladies around him with their glasses of what look to be martinis and maybe a wine spritzer. I don't know, whatever they're into.
Yeah.
And he's looking like Snoop Dogg, and they're looking all happy.
Yes.
And then they put there's some holly leaves over there and a Christmas tree, and it's Christmas in the Doghouse.
Yeah. I mean, this was 2008, so of course, simpler times. But I have to point out that just listening to this album this morning, I was listening to it, and it was offensive. Like there was stuff in it
to get in the spirit, right?
To get in the spirit, yeah. And I was thinking it would be like Christmas music, and it's totally not. And there are so many hoes in the album, and none of them were from Santa. It was just the other kind of hoes, and so it was.
What the hell is this?
Exactly.
Snoop Dogg and I can't even read this. The writing's so small, but it's 3 hoes for the holidays.
Exactly. Yeah. So one of the
sounds like Christmas to me.
One of the songs is called "A Pimp's Christmas." It features Jake the Flake and Archbishop Don Magic Juan, who I'm sure you've heard of.
Oh yeah,
and
of course
that obviously that album is full of ho-ho-hos, but it's just not good. It's definitely not Snoop's best work. Like I like a lot of his music, and it was just not good.
Now,
he should not have done
this.
This.
How can this is from 93. I believe this is from Christmas on Death Row. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Snoop Dogg. Could I sound any more township when I say that? Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
The worst part is Archbishop Don Magic Juan is not an actual archbishop. He's definitely not magic, and he's not a rapper. That's the thing. Like his part of that song was just a ranting of an older gentleman who's talking about being a pimp. Like so Snoop raps, and then he sets up the next guy. He says, "All right, this is Jake the Flake. Take it, Jake the Flake, and then Jake the Flake does his stuff, and then Snoop comes back and says, "All right, now take it, Don Magic Juan. Tell us what you blah 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 for Christmas." And then he's like, "So, what brings you to town?" Like it's just not rap at all. It's just weird. So I do have to say, you might want to listen to this one just for goofs, but it is otherwise a not recommended, ill-advised Christmas album for sure. If anyone put this in their Christmas mix, I would say, okay, this is for a goof. Like you can't really, like there are really good rap Christmas songs. Christmas in Hollis, I love that song.
Classic.
It's a great one. But this is not Christmas in Hollis, and it's just not good.
I feel like there's a song called Merry Motherfucking Christmas. I feel like there's a song called that.
Probably is. Probably, yeah. There have been other artists who made Christmas albums that just didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, Justin Bieber made a pretty bad album. I think that he didn't bring anything new to the table. There have been others that I don't even want to get into, the ones that came out in like the 80s and 90s that were just depressing, that came out for like to raise money for some sort of charitable organization that just were sad. Because that's, I don't know, I don't want to harp on a charity, but some of those were just not good.
Like, Do They Know It's Christmas? Is that
Do They Know It's Christmas is okay. I don't mind it because Duran Duran's in it, but it's...
Well, that makes it better.
Yeah, that takes the curse off of the otherwise weird song. But like that one about the kids getting beaten up, like it's a song about kids getting beaten, and oh, Dear Mr. Jesus is what it's called. It's really depressing.
that one is sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Really sad.
We turned that, and in our pretend Christmas world, nobody gets beaten.
Seriously. Yeah. So anyway, that's my list of ill-advised Christmas albums. And if you want something weird and nonsensical and somewhat awful, then check them out.
You want to know what another ill-advised Christmas album was?
What's that?
The Carpenter's Christmas Collection.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
That was just me having a hot take.
Twisted Sister did one.
There's a lot of songs on this album. Holy cow.
On the
There's
Carpenters?
7. Yeah. There's 20,
good.
30 songs on there. Whew. That's a lot of Karen Carpenter. Didn't she had it in her? Yes. Merry Twisted Christmas, I think it was called. That's the one that the Twisted Sister did.
That's not bad.
Twisted Christmas.
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think that's that. So I think if you're going for novelty, then there you go. You succeeded. But
well, it's novelty, but this is kind of like, you know how you were talking about Scott Wieland doing Christmas standards?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much what Twisted Sister did on this album. Is it's a lot of Christmas standards, but they did it
Twisted.
as Twisted Sister.
Exactly. That's the difference. That's the part that I don't get with Scott Wieland. If you're Twisted Sister and you put out an album of standards and you sing like Frank Sinatra, people are going to be like, what is going on? Am I confused? Am I enjoying this? Am I scared of it? What's happening? It doesn't make sense. Something in my brain doesn't click with the Scott Wieland thing. Twisted Sister said, we're going to make this Christmas album and we're going to do these songs Twisted style. And I get that. Whether you like it or don't, I get it. It makes sense. But what I like about
this Twisted Sister album is I don't own it. I've never really looked at the track listing. I have a bunch of the songs on a playlist on my Spotify stuff, but I'm looking at the back of the album right now, and it's got your Christmas standards. Have Yourself a Merry Christmas, White Christmas,
right? And
then it goes from those two to Shoot 'Em Down, which is a Twisted Sister hit. I don't know if they do a Christmas version of Shoot 'Em Down, like they're singing about shooting the reindeer out of the sky or something.
You sing Shoot 'Em Down, and I'll do this.
Oh, I don't know the lyrics, so I can just say Shoot 'Em Down, Shoot 'Em Down. And then they go from there to I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Christmas song, to You Can't Stop Rock and Roll.
No, you can't. Not even on Christmas.
Not even
rock
on
and roll
Christmas.
doesn't stop for holidays.
No. And then it's Deck the Halls,
sure,
Christmas song.
Yep.
Then The Price, which is like their version of a ballad.
Oh.
And then Oh Come All Ye Faithful, which I think is the one that turned me onto this album. I think somebody at work once was like, dude, you got to see this. And I checked it out.
How do they spell
what is this? Oh, it's regular. It's unfortunately not all. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Just checking.
Just checking.
And then it goes, oh, how appropriate, Matt.
Yeah.
The next song is Burn in Hell.
Oh, that's me.
For all of those nasty thoughts you just had.
All right.
Then Silver Bells, Christmas song.
Yep.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Sure.
To I Want to Rock.
Yeah.
Not I Want to Rock for Christmas, just I Want to Rock, the hit song.
I want to rock.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's Christmas.
I like it.
They say turn it down, they say, but all I want to say to you is time and time again, I say no. You didn't do the bells. Damn it. This is why we're not in a band. Then it goes from that song to 12 Days of Christmas, Christmas song.
Wow.
To they wrap it up with, guess what they wrap it up with? It's so easy. It's going to go, it's hitting you right in the face.
Come on, Feel the Noise.
No.
Wait.
I had such faith in you. We're not going to take it.
Oh, we're not going to take it. That makes sense. That's their song.
See? Makes sense.
So wait a
minute. Sorry, folks. We're amateurs. We really try.
Wait a minute. I want to listen to this album because I'm curious, what benefit is there to putting your previously released hits on a Christmas album unless they are the same songs just with jingle bells added?
Well, I think what it is it's like, hey, we want to do a Christmas album, but do we really want to do all Christmas songs? They're like, you know what? Let's make it like a Christmas greatest hits type thing.
It's an interesting thing to do.
Oh, I see why.
I knew
D was smarter than that. So what I'm looking at is Twisted Sister, a twisted Xmas live in Las Vegas. So it's them doing Christmas songs and Twisted Sister songs.
Well, yeah, you got to play the hits when you're live for sure.
Yeah, now the picture makes more sense too, because Dee Snider is singing on stage in a Santa outfit.
Nice.
And not like a like a gimp suit Santa outfit, like a regular old Santa outfit.
Very good. All right. Well, but I don't hate that. I don't mind that because, like I said,
that's not an ill-advised album.
No,
that was actually their covers were good.
And you could call it a curiosity, but it's still, they're doing something that's been done before, but they're doing it their way. And I can respect that. When you take an artist who just decides to do something different and they just keep it the different way, it's not much of them. I don't know. It's a weird juxtaposition. So I'm not a fan. And maybe there are people who would disagree with me. Feel free to tweet us about it, but it doesn't bring anything to the table. Christmas wise, content wise, tonally, it's just, it's confusing.
I gotta say though, back to the Snoop Dogg album, I'm pretty impressed. 68 minutes long. 68 minutes.
I think that's all Don Magic Juan just ranting at the end of that. I think that's a good 45 minutes of the album is him just saying things about pimp life. Now he was for real, I think, a pimp. I don't think he is anymore, but
Don Magic Juan, I believe he was.
Yeah, he was a pimp, and then he found God, and so God was like, "You shouldn't do that." He was like, "All right."
You know why this is a great Christmas album? You have to take it all back now.
Okay. Why?
The Dayton family's on it.
He does mention Flint, Michigan in one of the songs.
The Dayton family's on it under a pimp's Christmas song. Jake the Flake, the Dayton family, and not just Don Magic Juan, it's Bishop Magic Juan.
Yeah,
get it right.
So he does name drop Flint, Michigan, my hometown. So I have to at least respect that he gave me a shout out. I'm saying he gave me a shout out, but other than the Flint mention, I'm not a fan.
I gotta say though, we'll stop talking about this album that has gotten way too much time already. But I think my favorite song title on here is "My Little Mama Trippin' on Xmas." I just gotta say that's I like that even better than a pimp's Christmas song.
That's a good one.
My little mama tripping on Xmas. I can hear Snoop saying it in my head.
I mean, who hasn't been there? It's a tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time. Oh man.
So what else do you want to talk about Christmas? Should we talk about these Christmas covers that people have been sending us?
Well, we can get to that, but while I'm bringing that all back up, so what did your kids ask for Christmas? I'm interested since my kids are older and yours are a bit younger than mine. What's like the hot thing that your kids are after?
So my kids are not a microcosm of modern society because they don't know the cool stuff. Like so Joe's is into Pokemon, so that's still a thing.
All right, that's so cool. I'm down.
But they never got into like Fortnite or whatever, that Minecraft, or they're not really into those. Simon's into Paw Patrol, which is all right, I guess.
The Blue Lives Matter of cartoons.
Exactly. And
I seen somebody post that somewhere. Don't send us hate mail.
Yeah, they're fairly conservative with their lists, and the thing that I thought was cool is, I don't know if you're aware of this, but where I live, the real Santa does actually come to my workplace at one point so that people can come give their Christmas lists. It's the real Santa. And
I did see that. I saw a picture posted that the real Santa showed up.
Yeah. So the cool thing about that is when they finally get a chance to go visit him, they're so stunned and excited that they forget anything that they wanted. It's almost like the kid in the Christmas Story. He can't say he wants the Red Ryder BB gun because he's just shocked. He's frozen. And my kids are like that too, but they're frozen because they're so excited to see Santa. And so like they go up there and they're excited, and he's like, "All right, fellas, what do you want?" And they're like, "I don't know."
Now,
can't think of anything.
I have to say, after spending some time with your youngest son this summer,
yeah,
I feel like he does want a Red Ryder BB gun. and he does
definitely
not care. He does not care if he shoots his eye out or your eye out
No.
or really anybody's at this
fair
point.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, I think that,
And he'll just smile at you with that devilish grin and be like, "It's okay, you shut my eye out, young man. You're just so cute."
I think one of the things that Santa might bring him is one of those big plastic inflatable balls that he can walk around in. And so no matter what happens, he's not going to break or hurt anybody. He's just going to kind of bounce around. That's what he's probably going to get. But
I got to say kudos on that one because I see what's going on there. I see your school mask mandate, and I raise you a plastic ball that my son will just walk around in.
Yes. Perfect.
Take that.
He doesn't have to wear a mask in it. Not at all.
No. And he can just run over all the other kids, and it's just fun. I'm in a plastic ball.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Exactly. It's a fully immersed mask. I'm in a full-on mask from all directions. Right. Exactly.
He will pass out in about 10 minutes because he'll be breathing his own carbon dioxide, but, whatever.
We can figure something out. He can put an oxygen tank in there. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll take him to the other room, let some air in, and turn him back on again. Away he goes.
Yeah, we'll be good. They're not really they're not into the trendy things. They did ask for a Wii, or no, a Switch.
You mean a Switch?
Switch. They asked for a Switch. And that's about it. That's like the only kind of thing that they've seen. So, but what's funny is they'll catch little things. And then they'll ask for that, and I'll say, "What is that?" And they'll be like, "I don't know." So they'll see a commercial for a toy, and they'll remember the name, and I'll say, "What do you want for Christmas?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I want the Slappy the Penguin action figure." And I'm like, "What's that? What does it do?" I don't know. What's it from? I have no idea. Well, how do you even know you want it? I just saw it. It just seems like it might be cool. No idea what it does. It might explode in your hands, but it just seemed cool. So
when we come out with merch, that's going to be our first thing. It's going to be Slappy, the XRadioX Penguin action figure with Kung Fu grip.
He doesn't even have fingers.
Can we still say that? Is Kung Fu grip, is that legal? Can we still say that one?
I think so, yeah, but penguins don't have fingers.
This is just Slappy with his fin hand.
That's why they call him Slappy.
Slappy.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what they're kind of just into. Odd things. Nothing. I don't know the trends anymore. It's not Garbage Pail Kids, and that's what I was into when I was a kid.
It's not 40 years ago.
No,
for
exactly.
Us. But I will say something, Matt.
Yeah.
As somebody who likes to retro game, as you can see my shirt, not a visual medium here, but my T-shirt is the old Tecmo Super Bowl.
Nice.
Teams.
Very cool.
And it's all in 8-bit. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
On the Switch. And this will be perfect for you. Your kids probably won't care, but you'll dig it because this is what I do on the Switch, is you can download all the NES and SNES games.
Oh, wow.
And play them. Yeah.
Wow.
Mario is harder than you remember. I'm just saying.
Every video game is harder than I remember. We got Sonic the Hedgehog on my little Sega Genesis Mini, and I'm horrible at it. I beat that game when I was a kid, and I am horrible. I can't even stand still on a moving platform on that game. I'm like, I prefaced the game by saying, "All right, guys, this is one that Daddy is really good at. I've beaten this game when I was a kid. Watch me work." And I'm horrible. I'm so bad at it. I don't know. I'm just old. It's just an old thing, I think. But yeah, it's fun to revisit those things and not be good at it anymore.
Yeah, so we have the Switch, and all the new games, don't ever play it. I play all of the old classic games because I feel like video games have now reached the point that cable TV has, and it's like Nick at Night for video games. So I just play all the classic ones and remember when.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this podcast because we remember when it was cooler.
Exactly.
So I was looking up, now that we had that nice segue into what you asked me originally, I went to our Twitter page and was looking up some of the cover songs that some of our Twitter friends have brought up to us.
Yeah.
And Brian from Playlist Wars.
Right. I knew he was going to have a list. I knew he would have a list.
Who, by the way, thanks, Brian. We couldn't do top 10 lists because you guys did Christmas lists. So I got vetoed on that one.
We're going to do top
11. If this episode sucks, it's your fault. I was ready to go. But he brought up, of course, he brought up U2's Christmas, Baby Please Come Home.
Oh, does he like that song? I didn't realize.
Well, yeah. Have you ever listened to their podcast? Did you like that song? I never knew.
Huh, weird. Okay.
And even put duh after it.
Interesting choice, Brian, I guess, if you're into that.
Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis.
Okay. I mean,
if the sample is themed to cover.
All right. I'll allow it because I like that song.
Yeah, I love that song. That was off a Very Special Christmas, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think is what it was called.
Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
Where's your bells?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens. That's all the lyrics I know. Done.
Beautiful.
I can hear my other buddy Matt. That's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Beautiful. It's music to my ears.
Next one he said was the Aquabats Holiday Road.
Love that one. It's a great cover.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yep.
By the way, that's if anybody ever wanted to know, my favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. Okay, cool. That's a good
one. I
one.
love that Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I've already watched it twice.
This season?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I like it. I told you it's my favorite.
It's great.
Oh Holy Night, Cartman's South Park version.
God.
Fantastic.
Oh, that brought back memories. I remember that got a lot of radio play at Radio X.
Yeah, it did. A lot of Cartman drops. That was back in the early. We dubbed them off VHS tapes and put them on the instant replay. And it was, something about Kitty and something and Mom sleeping with Kitty tonight. Something like that. I can't remember.
Right.
Madonna doing Santa Baby.
It's a good one.
It's a very good standard.
Yep, that's a good one.
No Doubt's Oi to the World.
Which is really, really good. I don't know. I might like that better than the original. I just love it for the ridiculous concept. I like that song as a Christmas song, but it's so weird. It's about fighting with nunchucks and stuff. It's not at all about Christmas, really. Have you ever listened to the lyrics?
I've listened to it, but it's been so long. You could make it up. I have no idea what's in it.
Okay, here I found them because it's basically about gang fighting. So it starts out, Haji was a punk just like any other boy, and he never had no trouble till he started up his oi band, safe in the garage or singing in the tub, till Haji went too far and he plugged it in at the pub. 'Twas a cold Christmas Eve when Trevor and the Skins popped in for a pint and to nick a bag of crisps. Trevor liked the music, but not the unity. He unwound Haji's turban and he knocked him to his knees. So this is serious stuff. Then
it's about racism.
Yeah. So then the chorus is, if God came down on Christmas Day, I know exactly what he'd say. He'd say, oi to the punks and oi to the Skins and oi to the world and everybody wins. But it continues. Haji was a bloody mess. He ran out through the crowd. He said, we'll meet again. We are bloody but not unbowed. Trevor called his bluff and told him where to meet. Christmas Day on the roof down at 20 Oxford Street. On the roof with the nunchucks, Trevor broke a lot of bones, but Haji had a sword like the guy in Indiana Jones. Police sirens wailing, a bloody dying man. Haji was alone and abandoned by his band. Trevor was there fading and still so full of hate when the Skins left him there and went down the fire escape. But then Haji saw the North Star shining more than ever, so he made a tourniquet from his turban, saving Trevor. They rappelled down the roof with the rest of the turban and went back to the pub where they bought each other bourbon. So at the end, it's happy.
There's a lot to unpack in that song. There's a lot of turban action actually in that song.
Yeah, I mean it's a Vandals cover. The Vandals, I think, wrote and performed it first. And it
sounds about right.
And their version is really good too. I like the No Doubt version, but it's just a really unique perspective on a Christmas song. It's sort of like when you say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Oi to the World is a Christmas song. There is my hot
I'll
take.
agree with that. I'll agree with that.
Okay, so that's
now
another good one.
Going through our tweets there.
Yeah.
Our friend Kelly Madden from Drunk Theory.
Yeah, hi Kelly.
She says she likes Kelly Pickler's cover of Santa Baby. So right now we have Madonna's Santa Baby. We have Kelly Pickler's Santa Baby.
Yeah, I'm all right with both of those.
But she doesn't like Gwen Stefani's version
of Santa Baby.
Yeah, she changed the tempo.
Interesting.
She probably just does Santa Baby to the beat of Hollaback Girl. And that's
probably. All right.
Probably.
Okay.
I've never heard I've never heard Gwen Stefani's version.
Well, now I'm going to have to.
I've never heard Kelly Pickler's version.
I've heard Kelly Pickler's, and I'm sure I've heard Gwen Stefani's. I just can't remember it. I'm writing it down.
I'm one of those Scrooges that when Christmas music generally comes on, I turn the channel.
How dare you?
That's me.
How dare
I
you?
know. Amy's a saint. She puts on Christmas music when we like go Christmas shopping and stuff like that. And I listen and because, you know, we've all heard the songs 100 times, but if you leave it up to me, the Christmas playlist is Bad Religion's Christmas album, Twisted Christmas,
Sure.
and then random pop punk and pop metal and black metal versions like No Presents on Christmas by King Diamond.
But that's okay because you're still participating in the experiment of Christmas music. So I'm okay with that. You don't have to like Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. That doesn't have to be in your playlist. It's just the fact that you allow Christmas music to flow through you, basically. I think that's fine.
Okay.
What are some others? I know
Zach at Zach Deuce.
Yep.
He loves. It was a pregnant pause.
He loves
Gary Hoey, Linus and Lucy from the Peanuts one.
Oh, I don't know if I'm writing that one down too.
And Hailstorm's Mistress for Christmas. Because you know the original.
Wait,
right?
I know who did the original. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's
oh my gosh, if you don't know this.
Oh, come on. I'm going to be mad because I know
Yeah, you are. It's arguably my top 5 favorite bands.
It's not.
And it's not Kiss.
It's not Kiss. It's shoot.
Sounds like a Kiss song though, doesn't it? Mistress for Christmas.
It does. It really does. Okay, tell me who it is. I'm just going to be mad.
AC/DC.
Yes.
But he hates Twisted Sister's version of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. For shame, Zach, for shame.
See, that song also is can be a little bit creepy too.
It's a lot creepy.
Yeah.
It's not Baby It's Cold Outside.
No. But it is they go a little bit awkward, I think. For sure.
He does not like Straight No Chasers Wonderful Christmas Time. I don't really like anything by Straight No Chasers, so
I like their 12 Days of Christmas, and I'm not ashamed to admit it because it's funny and goofy and
best version ever of 12 Days of Christmas, and there's a right answer. Go.
The 12.
This whole episode is me just dropping bombs on Matt.
It's the Muppets.
No,
the Muppets
wrong.
and John Denver. 12 Days of Christmas. I win. I win.
Buzz. You're wrong.
What one is it?
It's Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Oh, yes. That is a good
beer.
One. Oh yeah, and a beer. That's in a tree. Yeah, I can't remember all the lines to that one, but that is a good one. And a beer.
Here's a little trivia for you. If my name or this podcast ever comes up in your local bar trivia,
yeah,
two of my absolute favorite Christmas songs, and I used to when I used to work at WSGW here in Saginaw.
Mm-hmm.
I used to I would work right, if not on Christmas Eve, I would work right around Christmas. So whatever one of my shifts, because I hosted Sunday mornings, and whenever one of my shifts was closest to Christmas, I would break protocol, and I would break the clock, and I would back time for top of the hour because top of the hour always hit news, and you'd hear ding, do 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 do,
right,
and the news would play. So I would always back time from there, and I would play these two songs. I would play Bob and Doug McKenzie's 12 Days of Christmas.
Sure.
And then Cheech and Chong's Santa Claus and His Old Lady. That is my favorite Christmas song.
He's got the magic dust. He's got the magic dust.
For you, a little magic dust for me.
A little bit more for Santa Claus. A little bit more for Santa Claus.
Yes. I love that.
All right. So you do like the novelty ones. Those are.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other one. Yeah, I'm big into the novelty ones because this one always reminds me of my son. Is Dominic the Donkey. Jiggity jig.
Yep. That's another good one. My kids love that one too. Yeah.
When my son was little, it was the only Christmas song he knew.
Wow. That's good.
For a short period of time, he learned other ones, but for a short period of time, that was it. And when your kid goes to Catholic school, let me tell you, that goes over fantastic in class.
Pick a Disc said that summer camp doing Christmas rapping, which is one of my favorite Christmas songs by the Waitresses. So I'm going to have to check that one out because I love Christmas rapping. It's very 80s, very 80s, but I can't go through a holiday season without listening to it because it's fun.
Oh, made you a mixtape. This is a good one. Would you settle for O Tannenbaum, done in the style of Rammstein?
Oh, jeez. All right, you'd sing a Rammstein song right now.
I don't know any German. Sorry.
Do they do Du hast?
Yes, they do.
Du hast.
Du hast me. Du hast me. I just sound angry. And we'll do it right. But they do O Tannenbaum. It's actually the band Psycho Stick does it, but it sounds like Rammstein.
Okay, but I think with the Christmas jingly bells, it doesn't sound as scary. I wasn't scared. I mean, I was singing, but I still wasn't scared.
It's also me. I'm not an angry German dude on fire on stage in, leather straps.
That's true.
Some other and that's the highlights of what we had on our Twitter feed from our Twitter friends.
Those are good
ones.
But
some other great Christmas songs I came up with when I didn't know exactly what the hell we were going to do for this episode.
We still don't. Yeah.
We still don't. We're still figuring it out. We're workshopping it. We're going to do the right one next time.
Yep.
Is Dropkick Murphys, The Season's Upon Us.
Yes. Wait a minute.
That's a great
That one's
Christmas
the one where he
song.
rips on his whole family, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's so
That's a
fun.
fantastic one.
That's a good one.
Small Town Titans. This fits in with your covers that you like.
Okay.
You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
All right.
And I made a observation while I was listening to that earlier.
Okay.
I was telling Amy as we were sitting in the living room around our Christmas tree and the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
As I'm coming up with Christmas bullshit for this episode. I said, did you ever realize that the lyrics for You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch just sound like a grade school taunt session?
Oh yeah. They're like a
Your
yo
toes
mama.
smell like onions and your fingers look like
true.
fries, Mr. Grinch.
Right.
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Your mama.
Yeah.
Hit the jingle bells and it's a Christmas song.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is they like a lot of them don't rhyme just because they're worried about getting in another good dig. So they're just like, here's another thing I'll tell you about your mama. She's ridiculous. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah,
like they don't
pretty much
they don't make sense. That's true. We should make a sequel. That would be fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Maybe
I would. I don't know.
My brain is busy now thinking of new lyrics to
of new. You have to go. Your sons are young enough. Go ask them for what.
Oh yeah, they
are the good schoolroom cut downs.
You're a butthead, Mr. Grinch.
We'll just put it to the Mr. Grinch song. And
your joggers look like leggings.
Your parents are so poor they can't buy you new ones, Mr. Grinch. Stuff like that. Then there's the good old the Ramones, Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight.
Yes, I love that one. That's a great one.
I found this cool power metal song by this band called Majestica, and if that isn't a very power metal band name, Majestica.
It's either the name of a power metal band or the name of a unicorn.
It's either the power metal band or the newest character on My Little Ponies, Friendship is Magic.
Beautiful.
Majestica's the tough one, but has a soft side. They do a song called This Christmas, and it's exactly like you think a power metal Christmas song would be. It sounds like Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, okay. I'd be into that.
And then I found a couple. There's this girl, her name's Bonnie D.
Okay.
And now imagine what you think Bonnie D would look like.
Not Bonnie in the bathtub.
Not Bonnie in the bathtub.
Okay.
Not Banjo Bonnie, but Bonnie D. Now think of Bonnie D.
Okay, I'm thinking.
And the song is called Shimmy Down My Chimney.
Of course it is.
And it's raunchy and it's hilarious.
Well, I'm writing that one down for sure.
Yeah, that's right. There should be a movie that goes with Bonnie D's song, and it would be not suitable for work.
Shimmy down. I hope everybody listening is taking notes as well.
Yes. And then the ever classic by Eric Idle.
Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, okay. Wait, it's called Fuck Christmas?
Yep.
Eric Idle, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
All right.
Let me look. Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, just to tell oh, I don't know if you could hear that. That was actually Bonnie D. I actually accidentally hit play.
No, I couldn't hear
But
it. I'm sad that I didn't.
Bonnie D is in a, she looks like Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
But sluttier, if that's possible.
No, I don't think it is, but okay.
Let's see. Eric Idle. Y'all didn't know you were tuning in to listen to me search the internet.
So while you're searching, I have to mention, since we were talking about kind of metal or rock bands doing Christmas songs, have you heard The Darkness, their Christmas song, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End?
Oh, yeah. It's classic.
I
It's
like
great.
that one. That's a really good kind of alternative but fun Christmas song. If you're looking for something a little different, that's a nice one.
It's funny you bring up The Darkness because
You were
their lead
born
singer,
in the
Justin
darkness.
Hawkins. I was born in the darkness.
Yeah. The lead singer.
Their lead singer, Justin Hawkins, has a great like YouTube series that he's doing.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
What is it about?
About music. It's called Justin Hawkins Rides Again. And he's very British, so it has a lot of British humor to it.
Okay.
And like he's talking about let me give you a good one that I was watching. There's one he does about Avril Lavigne. That was a really good one.
He just talks about her?
He's talking about a lot of different things.
Huh.
And he does an episode about Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Oh.
And it's called Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak Make Me Sick.
What?
It's because they're so good.
Yeah, they are.
Is what the whole thing is.
I love Silk Sonic.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something to watch out there, Justin Hawkins Rides Again it's a fun musical little series. I think the longest episode might be 19 minutes.
Oh, wow.
On YouTube. But yeah, my other buddy Matt turned me on to that because he knows I like The Darkness. So, and their new album is really good too. So if you're looking for some good just rock and roll fun stuff, The Darkness's new album is pretty good.
Very cool. What other Christmas things do you want to rant about before we wrap up?
I don't want to rant about this, but the kings of pop punk, Newfound Glory, have a bunch of Christmas songs out.
Do they?
Yeah, the highlight for me is Holiday Records. It's great. It's poppy. It's fun.
So they're originals? They're
originals.
I like that. I'm going to have to check that out as well. All right.
Yeah, they started dropping them in early November, but that's the one that sticks out for me, Holiday Records. But there's a bunch of other ones, too, that they did.
Have you been keeping up with Dave Grohl's Hanukkah sessions this year?
No, I have not.
There's some pretty fun ones. He's always good for a obscure cover. Gosh, they did Lisa Loeb, and he's dressed in full costume. Like he looks a lot like her.
Did he have on like the black skirt?
Yeah, and the glasses,
black glasses,
and the wig, and yeah, it was fantastic. But he's always good for around the holidays. They've been doing this, I think, just since the pandemic. But I think this is the second
year. They did
year.
it last year and this year, I think.
But that's always fun. So the Hanukkah sessions I think they're over now. How long is Hanukkah?
So he looked like he just walked out of the Reality Bites movie.
Yeah, it was very authentic for sure. But that's something that's fun to check out, are the Hanukkah sessions for sure. And they did a Kiss song.
Really?
Yeah, I have to find what one they did.
Yeah, Dave Grohl was always a big Kiss fan, so that makes sense. Who is he doing him with this year?
Same dude.
Is it the same person?
Yeah,
okay.
Kirsten.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their final song was a Kiss cover. So they did Rock and Roll All Night.
Well, that makes sense.
With face paint. They did Stay by Lisa Loeb, or Loeb if you're pretentious. They did, I think they did Green Day. I'm not sure. They did a couple other ones, which was, all of them are cool, but check those out at wherever you find Dave Grohl stuff. Because I'm not really sure. I always find it on YouTube.
I just would like to close out our talking about Christmas songs.
Yeah.
With don't let your kids listen to Baby It's Cold Outside. It's a terrible song.
Friends
it's the
don't
date
let
rape
friends.
song of Christmas. It's so bad.
Yeah. So clearly we're going
it's so
to
bad.
end the show with lyrics from Baby It's Cold
I
Outside.
really can't stay. Baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away. Play the bells. But baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been hoping that you drop in. So very nice. I'll hold your hands. They're just like ice. It's terrible. It's terrible. My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry? And there's a part. All right, hold on. I got to get to the part where he slips a Mickey in her drink.
Hey, what's in this drink? Yeah, that's where it goes really south really fast. I think that at that point, someone...
Well, maybe just half a drink more. My father will be pacing the floor, so I really better scurry.
Yeah.
I put some records on while I pour. Say what's in this drink. No cabs to be had out there. Ha ha, you're stuck, baby. It's cold outside. Dun, dun, dun. Mind if I move closer? Get back, I have a taser.
Yeah. Well, I like your version now. It's coming in really good.
What's the sense of hurting my pride? Pride, I'll show you pride. Right in the nuts. I don't like that song. I think it's terrible. Every time it comes on, they're so tired of hearing this in my house. But, the music will start and I'll be like, oh, it's the Christmas date rape song.
Yeah.
And they're like, yes, we get it, Jace. You don't like Baby It's Cold Outside.
So you're not a fan of that song?
No. And to wrap this whole thing up with a cover, there is a cover of Lady Gaga and Joseph Gordon-Levitt doing a gender-reversed version of Baby It's Cold Outside.
Really?
Just to prove that women can be as date rapey as men.
Oh, well, that's nice.
That's probably not the message they were going after, but that's what I walked away with.
That's lovely. All right.
Yeah. So there you go. There's us talking about Christmas.
This was fun. Okay, the things we have to talk about are we'd mentioned briefly that we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary. We've been doing this for almost 1 year. Do you remember when we actually recorded episode 1? I know it aired January 13th or something.
I think we recorded it right before Christmas.
Yeah, it was pre-Christmas, and I think that back then we couldn't figure out how to actually put it out to the masses for a couple weeks.
And by that he means I was lazy and wasn't signing everything up.
Yeah. So now we're coming up on a year. We want to thank everybody who's listened from the beginning, and especially thank the people who skipped episode 1 and started somewhere around 3 or 4 and stuck with us, because that's when we really got rolling.
Yeah. If you picked up where I started talking about buying my first pair of Skechers, that's where the gold started.
Wait, when you started talking about Skechers? Yes. Yeah, I think that was 4, wasn't it? 3 or 4?
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you everyone who submitted songs for the covers, good and bad. I wrote a lot of stuff down. I always like that. It's fun to get research, and I'm always in the market for a good cover, and I'm also in the market for a bad cover. Frankly, I like listening to the bad ones.
Sometimes they're just as good.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we've decided as a unified front that John Denver and the Muppets have the best 12 Days of Christmas.
Nope, that's wrong.
And if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at XRadioX1 and at Jace the Ace 4. So if you want to say hi to us,
apparently there's 3 other ones.
I'm going to find them and I'm going to destroy them.
That's right.
So make sure you say hi to us on Twitter, and you keep the music chat going, and we will be back with episode 25. What are we doing on 25?
I don't know, but I have some ideas, and I feel like I need to say them in public, so we'll make them come true.
Okay.
I've reached out on our...
Great.
This is an episode full of firsts for Matt. Matt hasn't heard any of this.
The Rolling Stones are going to be on the podcast.
No, I did even better than that. Even better.
All right.
I reached out to our old friends at Radio X that we used to work with, and a lot of them had bands back in the day when we were in college, and even after college.
Yep.
They were creating music.
Mhm.
You've heard some of it on our episodes from Jen,
Yeah.
from Dave, from Empire.
Right.
In particular, we've had music from all of them. Well, not just them, but I've reached out to other old coworkers, and I've asked for some of their old music.
This is exciting.
And so I've gotten some of it, and I'm going to reach out and try to get some more. And the goal is to have an episode where we play those old songs.
And are we going to do it like it's an actual radio show with like liners and things like that? Because that would be fantastic.
If we could get liners, I would totally do it that way. So goals, we got to set them for next year. So I'm getting the music. We got to get the liners. But that's X Radio X fans. We're going to be playing some music from our old friends. That's one of the things. I'm saying it out loud.
Love it.
I am speaking it into the world. So it happens. There's a term
I mean,
for that.
once it's out on the internet, that makes it true pretty much, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just look at the QAnon stuff.
Exciting.
Anyways, yeah. The other thing that I'm still working on is I'm reaching out to the current folks who work at Radio X, WPX in Marquette.
Once again,
And I want to
apologize.
get them on. I want to get them on so we can tell them why they suck. I mean, so we can talk shop.
in the nicest way possible.
I say that with tongue in cheek.
They don't suck as people.
No. If you're a Radio X alumni, you're part of the group.
Yeah,
You're one of us. We're just older.
exactly. Much older.
And there's older ones than us out there, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But I would like to get some of the new folks on and talk to them about like what it's like now.
Great. I love it.
So
I'm excited.
yeah, that's
More to come.
That's
And
where
then
we're
the
at.
Rolling Stones probably right after that. And then who knows? We'll see.
they've asked to be on, but I'm like,
Keep
listen,
bothering
guys,
us. Well, they're like, hey, what about episode 25? And we're like, we have some other stuff that we have lined up. So maybe 4th or 5th season.
Try reaching out to some of the other podcasts that we're
They
friends
might love
with.
it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I know there's some people on Twitter who like the Rolling Stones, and maybe they can squeeze you in sooner. We're looking at.
I think the guys from Playlist Wars would love to do a playlist war with you guys. from
Oh, I
Rolling
don't think
Stones.
they've
I'm
done a
just
Rolling
saying-
Stones one. What if they did a Rolling Stones playlist wars with Keith Richards picking his favorite Rolling Stones songs? That would be fantastic. I would love it.
Brian or Gomez will win because nobody will be able to understand.
It'll just be our best guess at his list is as follows.
Yeah. We think this is what he said. To interpret Keith Richards, we brought in Johnny Depp.
Wonderful.
So,
all right.
So yeah, it's been a year, everybody. It's been fantastic. Onwards and upwards. We're going to have more fun next year. As our friends at Drunk Theory say, stick around for more of our bullshit.
Drunk. We're getting drunk. Ooh, is that? I probably can't do that. That's copyright.
Yeah, have their lawyers call us, whatever.
All right. Do we have a lyric or no? No.
I believe we do. Give me a
All right.
second.
Drunk.
Hey, hey,
Thank you.
Matt, in case you didn't know,
Yeah.
I'm Jace, and I really can't stay. Come on.
And I'm Matt. I'll call you an Uber.
And that's it. We're X Radio X, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Good night. And cut. There we go. That's the end of it.
Yay! Well, that was organized chaos.
I did that on purpose. I'm like, I have no idea how to start this, so I just hit record while we were singing.
Were we in the middle of singing?
Yep.
Beautiful. Well, that's going to be fun to edit.
It's funny. This is one of those episodes I had all of these grand ideas.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
Did we hit any of them?
I think one,
Nice.
I just really wanted to figure out the best way to express how much I hate the song Baby It's Cold Outside.
I think you succeeded.
I don't know if it really got across when I called it the most rapey Christmas song of all time.
Out of all the rapey Christmas songs, it is
Not just rapey.